All right, there it is. We got it on the last one. Now, how unlucky do I have to beat it? Like, I think you're supposed to get it at 30, but hey, I guess I learned something new. And then I guess you get the death box animation as well. That's really unlucky, man. But yeah, I didn't have like, I mean, it was kind of there, a little bit of unveiling, so that's something. Man, I went through a lot of crafting metals. I'm not gonna lie, that's insane. I mean, it definitely softened the blow. So if there's one way to do it, it seems like to get that discount. And I don't know, where the heck is the, there it is. Okay, so I have it equipped. All right, let's go look, take a look. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. What we're going to be showcasing is the Heirloom, the Buster Sword. I'm going to showcase it on Wattson, and we're going to cover all the Heirloom animations. Now beforehand, we're going to talk about, I did open one pack. I'm going to overlay that in screen. It let me open up one free pack. I do buy this with my own money, which is what we're about to do right now. It looks like you get 50% off this one. You could use crafting metals. This new system is a little strange, I'm not going to lie. This event is very pricey. I don't expect to break even on this video. I anticipate I'm going to have buyer's remorse on this. This also could be the last time that I also buy one of these Heirloom events. Maybe. I'm not sure. I know I'm really dumb, okay guys? Like, I know this isn't smart. Why? Okay. And then I'm sorry, I promise not to waste any more your time. You're here for the Heirloom. I'm gonna jump cut to that now. Alright, well that was the first pull out of the sword right there. I don't know if these have unique animations covering with other legends. And I mean, it's definitely doesn't cover as much of the screen as I was worried about from before. So we're gonna go in this corner and we're gonna see the slide jump. Let me go ahead and grab a gun as well. You can see the pull out animation whenever you pull out the Heirloom. Let's do that again. Pull out the Heirloom. I like the noise that's associated with it, at least. Let's go ahead and turn on the target dummy so they're not filling up the background with too much noise, right? All right. So let's just take a look at a wall bounce. Pretty clean, at least. Sometimes the Heirlooms can be a little janky on movement, so that's why I showcase wall bounce. Let's showcase now a slide with a bunny hop. Doesn't look too bad, looks okay. I have no complaints on that. I think the one that is probably the most egregious is the Revenant one. This is an FYI. Let's go take a look at the melee animations on this, and then we're gonna... Ooh, very nice. All right, let's do one from a crouching position. We'll have the target dummy stop moving, so we can do that. All right, from under, let's take a look. Kind of a defensive maneuver just to get somebody to back off. I mean, that still would definitely hurt. That's interesting. Now, is this worth all that money and stuff? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, it looks cool. It is nice to have a universal Heirloom, but I guess you got to click on every single legend, just as a friendly reminder. Let's take what it looks like whenever you go from overhead. Definitely a very strong sounding animation. Definitely got a little bit of oomph to it, right? Let's take a look at it in third person while you're doing that as well, so you can get that point of view. Oh, wow. You know, in first person, you don't see this, but in third person, you're not holding it in front of you. You're actually holding it to your side. That's pretty cool. The animations almost look they look better in third person. I mean, kind of sucks. I mean, because you're not seeing that craziness. Interesting. The third person is very different from the first person animations, and I was not expecting that. Because, you know, first person looks completely different. Let's see what just a slide in. See if we can get a little bit of a different animation there. Sometimes it does like a twirl. See what it looks like when you bunny hop. Just kind of charging then, look at that. That's okay. All right, let's take a look at the inspect now. Take a look at all that. Inspect animation number 1. This sword always looks like a big block of cheese. It's just so thick. Okay, animation number 2. Let's take a look at number 3. Did you get anything different? Inspect animation number 3 took a long time to get. I think I got the second one hitting the battery like a million times. This one looks like to be number 3. It was slightly different, I think. It was really hard. I kept getting the cell one constantly. It seems like you really just look. Let's take from a crouch perspective, and then we'll try to burst down a door and see if we get lucky here. No, even when you're crouched, you have the same animation. There's nothing too crazy here compared to others. I mean, the sword itself is awesome, right? And how it looks. I mean, if you're a big fan of Final Fantasy, I can understand the appeal. Now, this is from somebody who hasn't played the Final Fantasy franchise a whole lot. Let's go look at beating down a door. Unless I'm just really unlucky with the animations this time around. I've been hitting them for quite some time. Let's take a look. If there's any animation with hitting down a door. It might be a rare animation, but unfortunately from what we see here, there doesn't seem to be anything common. You know, let's say like the Lobo one where it happens quite often. It unfortunately looks like with the Buster Sword, you don't get to use it to break down any doors or anything. That's unfortunate. You know, don't have that. Even whenever you're sliding, let's take a look at the inspect whenever you just spam it. Kind of a cool sound. That's whenever you hit inspect while running around. We do it a lot. Spam it really fast. It stays in place almost. But if you can have a nice little momentum with it, I can see it being interesting. Now let's try to do one last inspect animation, otherwise that's pretty much the whole video. Let's take a look. So this animation that you're seeing right here is probably the most common one that I kept getting. If there are rare animations, I must be extremely unlucky. And it doesn't seem to be as diverse as other heirlooms. I can't really necessarily recommend this heirloom. I know from what I heard that you're not necessarily going to have it after it's gone to like buy with shards. Like, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I spent a lot of shards, by the way, to get this, and I just, you know, it's really hard to recommend. I mean, it is cool that you can use it on any legend, and maybe other legends. Let's take a look at Crypto real quick, and I'm gonna have to equip it with him and see if I could get anything different, because maybe a specific legend might have something else. That wouldn't be really cool though. That would be unfair, in my opinion. Let's take a look. So, you know, here's a normal heirloom. Let me go swap them out. So after using it with several legends, like I said, this is the most common one that I see over and over and over again. Just so you can see it with some other legends. I equipped it with Conduit. I have Crypto here. They all hold it very similar.
Thanks. Let's get back to it.
Oh, he puts on his back. It kind of cuts through his shield a little bit. So his running animation is a little different. I wasn't expecting that. Does that mean like their melees? No, the melees are all the same. So maybe some of them may hold it just a tad different. But overall, everyone kind of holds it on their side as they're running with it. Let me see if what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip it on everybody now and showcase the rest of the roster moving around. If anybody has anything different, then I'll showcase the different ones. Okay, it looks like most of the bigger legends are the ones that hold it up top. But none of their inspects are anything different. They're all the same pretty much. After I went through this for quite extensively, like I said, I could be unlucky. But if something is that rare, then you have to understand that if it is that rare, then perhaps it may not be worth the money. I was thinking this, if you are a huge Final Fantasy fan and you just don't like any of the heirlooms, this could be your first, because you can use it on every legend. Let's say, like, you know, I don't have an heirloom on a specific legend, I'm just not a big fan, then sure, I can see how that could be interesting, and to switch them up just to equip it on as many different legends as possible. But like I said, showcasing it here, everyone kind of has the same running animation. They either put it over their shoulder, depending on who they are, or they hold it to their side. And it seems to be a stylistic choice for the most part. That one I forgot. I forgot to equip it with some of these. But I did go through all of it. I was unequipping and re-equipping, and for the most part, they're all the same. Guys, again, you could probably hear from my voice, it's not the most exciting heirloom at all. So I just wanted to kind of give a real raw impression. What the? Well, we discovered that. I don't know what that was. I'm sure that, well, just so in case you know, you could probably see that animation once in a rare moon. But guys, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I assume this is going to get a lot of dislikes. I'm not going to break even with this. I don't expect to. This was my dumb decision to do this. I really don't have anything else to say besides here it is. Here's the video, and that's what it looks like. I think we were pretty thorough on covering everything now. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in the live stream. I'll be streaming this tonight, and you guys can give me your feedback and thoughts as well in the comments and the live stream itself. See you guys all then. Bye, everybody.